It is an honor to be with you today to witness the implementation of the Auxien community radio station and the refurbishment of Buffalo Range Airport. You will be aware that in the past, the implementation of government programs has been hindered by various sector performance deficiencies. The 100-day cycle target-based program is therefore a deliberate attempt by government to address these anomalies associated with the project implementation. Allow me to highlight from the onset that my office has been mandated to track progress in the implementation of projects. Our focus is mainly on those projects that contribute to national development and have a direct impact on the livelihoods of people as we strive to achieve the vision of an upper middle income society by the year 2030. It is therefore not by coincidence that you are hosting me here in Chiredzi district as part of this mandate. The principal aim is to facilitate and ensure the acceleration implementation of projects through recommending appropriate interventions and measures to relevant authorities. I am advised that the radio station project is being implemented by the Ministry of Information, Publicity and Broadcasting Services, parastatals under the auspices of the Transmedia Holdings and the Broadcasting Authority of Zimbabwe. The radio station is among the 6 that were awarded broadcasting licenses in March this year. The licenses were issued to Bridge Shashe Community Radio Station or Association, Chiredzi Rural Communities Initiative, which is known as trading as Auxien FM. Do anti mawona manje. And the Nkai Development Trust. The unity community radio stations will cover Bridge and Shashe, Chikombedzi, Chiredzi, Rutenga, Mahenye, Malipate, Wange, and Victoria Falls, respectively. According to the prevailing regulations, all entities that are awarded licenses are expected to be operational within 18 months from the date of issue. The expectation of government is to see the expeditious operationalization of the Auxien community radio station in order to meet the timelines. The channeling of funding to the tune of 8 million Zimbabwean dollars is indeed indicative of the commitment by government to this project. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indisputable that broadcasting in general and radio in particular are critical enablers to development, especially in rural areas. This is because they enable the dissemination of critical information relating to the weather, agricultural extension services, market prices, credit facilities, and other developmental information. This is especially critical at this time when the nation and the world at large are faced with a ravaging pandemic in the name of COVID-19 virus. Auxien community radio station will therefore play a critical role in the awareness campaigns, information dissemination, and educating people in the rural areas about the pandemic. Access to information is also important as it is a driving force for modern society in promoting development. However, access to information is not equal across the different areas of our country. Some people, particularly those in urban centers, can choose from abundant sources of information, which is not the case with others who have no access in the information that they need to improve their lives. The position is particularly severe in many rural areas of our country because in most instances radio transmission is very poor. Projects aimed at improving communication in remote areas such as this one are meant to bridge the information gap that has hindered development in rural areas. This is especially so given that the radio station will broadcast in Shangani, hence promoting the indigenous language of the area. Ladies and gentlemen, the development of world-class infrastructure and utilities is one of the key pillars of the National Development Strategy 1. The rehabilitation of Buffalo Range Airport should therefore be reviewed from this perspective and is indeed a welcome development. I say this because Buffalo Range Airport is the gateway to the three main conservancies, namely Sabe Valley, Malilangwe, and Bubiana. The airport also provides access to the Great Limpopo Trans-Frontier Park, which brings together Gonare-Jou in Zimbabwe, Limpopo National Park in Mozambique, and the Kruger National Park in South Africa. In addition, the airport provides access to green fuels at Chisumbanje and the recently commissioned giant Tugwi Dam. It is, however, a matter of regret that over the years the airport infrastructure deteriorated and required extensive rehabilitation. In an effort to keep the airport safe for landings, the government directed the District Development Fund to rehabilitate the airport, and 2.5, that is $2,500,000 United States dollars, was released for this purpose. Rehabilitation of the airport comes as the nation anticipates a recovery of the tourism industry as the world emerges from the COVID-19 pandemic that caused the closure of borders and limited air travel. I am happy that the tour has revealed that considerable progress has been made despite challenges that are being faced. At this juncture, I would like to thank the Minister of State represented here by our MC here, Minister of State for Provincial Affairs, for welcoming us all to the project size. Let me assure you that personnel from my office, in collaboration with the Office of the Minister of State for Provincial Affairs, Vice Zamira, the Public Service Commission, Inspectorate, and other state entities will continue to monitor projects and track performance to ensure responsible reporting by all ministries.